so much for coming out. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. That's right. Our history will not be erased. No, it will not. So we will get started now. Black history and art has been intertwined for ages. As some of you may be aware, there was a historic Black Renaissance that happened in Harlem in New York in the 1920s and 30s. During the Harlem Renaissance, a famous poet and activist said, "Perhaps the mission of an artist is to interpret beauty to people, the beauty within themselves." Perhaps the mission of an artist is to interpret beauty to people, the beauty within themselves. That famous poet was Langston Hughes. As our Honorable Mayor Scott emphasizes, there is a renaissance happening right now in Baltimore. A renaissance is viewed as a cultural revival of African American music, art, dance, fashion, literature, and politics. It is you, the young artist's mission, to interpret Baltimore's beauty to people around the world, the beauty that's within yourselves. Again, it is you, the young artist's mission, to interpret Baltimore's beauty to people around the world, the beauty within yourselves. Baltimore's renaissance is taking place right now. It is you again, the young artist, to create Black history in this moment during Baltimore's Black Renaissance. Thank you. We will get started next with Lift Every Voice and Sing. Please come up. Give it up for Kaya Tucker, the Reach Partnership School. She has an amazing voice. Ooh, let me make sure it's on. You want to do it without a mic? It worked. The mic works. All right, you're going to sound like me in the shower. Turn this mic. Give it up. Y'all got to stand up. You know, that's the Black national anthem right there. We got to stand up for the Black national anthem. Black History Month, the courage it takes this young lady to sing in front of a room full of strangers, that was amazing. That was amazing. And she did it with no mic. That was amazing. Next up, we will have a poem. Will we have the poet come up now, please? Anaya Taylor. Anaya Taylor, please come up. Okay, I love it.
Hey everyone. How is everyone? Oh no. Thank you. Is it all right, Mr. Okay, thank you. Hi guys. My name's Anaya Taylor. This is my third year doing this. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. My first time, well, 1.5 time outside since I've had my baby, so bear with me, just trying to get the hang of everything again. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, you're gonna go like backwards a little bit more? This way? Oh, thank you. And you can go right back one more page. Sure, let's say that. All right, thank you. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm probably not gonna need this
All right,
part.
the baby's gonna freestyle real quick.
You ready? Oh, that's, you got me sweet for mama. Thank you. All right. I got it. Thank you so much. So happy Black History Month. In light of all of the things that we know to be happening, I wrote this poem back in 2016 after the election. Yeah, so it must be nice to be a man of orange tint hating people of color, telling them to go back to their homeland, hating the way they pour into and infest our country, so you pour your white privilege on our oppression and call it Creole, call it mestizos. Is Melania not an immigrant? Or have you whitewashed, convinced her otherwise? Is struggle not America's native tongue? Can you even spell struggle? We went from sitting in the back of the bus to laying in the front of the morgue, taken out of this battle-turned-war, and I refuse to live in a world where my occupation is telling you that I am enough, that he is enough, that we are enough, and yet here I am trying to convince you, Donnie, that I am fit enough to live in a country that I've spilt blood, sweat, and fears for. Your founding fathers planted their seed in America's root, but a flower cannot grow if it is constantly trampled on, but you make sure to grow your trees and have us hang from them like strange fruits. Let a poem be a bullet. Let my mouth be the gun barrel. Let this be the seizing of this horrible nation, our new proclamation for a race that has gained its emancipation. Let America be free, and let our homes be brave with streets paved with the blood from my brothers who were preyed on instead of prayed for. They were like forests the way they ran, had their souls wearing thin, chasing broken souls that died within, and ain't it Pennywise? How you take a monkey to the circus to turn a profit, so now we breaking even. Now we losing breath. And you're so concentrated on your concentration camps that you don't know the dirt they dig is for your burial. But it was like recess. It was like the recess bell at school, the way freedom rang. Black people everywhere jumped up and ran towards the new America the way kids run to the monkey bars wanting to claim it as their own, and it didn't take us long to realize that maybe freedom isn't what everyone thought it to be. Freedom to them is being able to bend and break the system to their liking, to give Black people only 3/5 of their respect, and attempt to Uncle Sam us back to slavery, and to us, freedom is still being able to exist, this time not apologizing for it, and maybe their way of freedom is the ability to seize ours. We all sing America, offbeat and out of tune from one another. We sing old school hymnals and rap new school songs hand in hand with our AK-47s, our Mac 11s, our Glocks, and our 9s, and what could be more American than the smell of Southern fried racism at the barbecue in our oppressor's backyard, with murder on their mind and rifles in their palms, hunting down the coolest monkeys in their jungle books, wearing Jesus slippers on their feet so they could remember that they came from the divine right with the divine right to rewrite our ancestors' righteous history. They wore ignorant like Crocs, colored us Columbus, and called it a memoir, and called it American. And what could be more American than having a voice more silent than Emmett Till's whistle? To be painted translucent. They'll call us Batman the way we grow dark in the night. And what could be more American than having the school to prison pipeline telling you your occupation in the 3rd grade? It's the way a teacher asks an 8-year-old boy what he wants to be when he grows up. Not you. And he says an astronaut, and she writes down thug. It's when she asks the girl next to him where she wants to go to college, and she says a good school to be a lawyer, and she writes down the school of Planned Parenthood to major in abortions, and to be the Bonnie to his Clyde. I guess orange is really the new black. It is to be trilingual in English slang and trauma, but only fluent in the latter. It is to be Rosa Parks to the back of someone's mind because you weren't bright enough or light enough to be their priority. So what could be more American than to be the American that doesn't want to be in America anymore? Maybe freedom was like the recess bell, but maybe the ringing of sirens were louder. The cries of little brown boys and little brown girls in their cages echoed in our ears, and the jingling of keys locking another innocent Black man up was just a little overpowering. Maybe we all sing America, offbeat and out of tune from one another, because we never learned harmony. Unity is a foreign language, and chaos Chaos will forever be the new black. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, wow, wow. That was powerful, Anaya. Give it up one more time for Anaya Taylor. Wow. Sheesh. I'm telling you, Baltimore, the Renaissance is happening. We have beautiful artists like that, so soulful. That's one thing about Black history. You're gonna feel it. And I don't know about y'all, but I felt that. Wonderful job. Next up, we have the Stadium School drumline. Let's go. Amazing. Give it up for the Stadium School drumline. Oh my God, Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. You can feel the vibrations. You can feel the vibrations. You can feel it. I love it. Definitely, please take a bow. Stadium School, come out. Yeah, please, please. I don't want to date myself, but I think the next Curtis Mayfield is coming out of there. For the young people, go ahead and Google Curtis Mayfield. They don't know nothing about Curtis Mayfield. Give it up for Stadium School. Thank you very much, man. Y'all gonna have me in here dancing, crying, laughing. I love Black. I'm telling you, I don't know about y'all. But next up, we have an amazing human being, the youngest Black mayor in Baltimore history. Give it up for him. I would like to call this man a true friend, a pioneer, a great leader, blackety black. He loves our people, loves all people, loves Baltimore City. And I think I would like to say, I really want to salute the fact that this is his third time having this. This was never done. This is the third Black History event for our young people, celebrating their art, celebrating Black history. And it could only come from my friend, our honorable mayor. Please give it up for Mayor Scott.
Good evening, everybody. This is Black History Month. Let's do it again. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Zamunda. All the old heads got that. But first, let me again thank the Stadium School drum team. Thank them very much. Thank you, Anaya, again, as always, for being here. And I'll just say I need some tips for you because normally when Charms with me at the podium, he can't help but like take the mic and scream. Your beautiful baby was well behaved. I need a little bit of a tips for you on how to keep mine from going crazy. And thank you, Ms. Tucker, for that beautiful rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing. And welcome to Black History Month in Black Baltimore in your city hall. Now, really more than ever, we know how important it is to uplift and celebrate Black history. As we're in a moment in time, unfortunately, where history is trying to be erased consistently each and every day from the highest office on the land. But here in Baltimore, as long as there's breath in my body and there's blood in my body, we will always push back on that. We will celebrate Black history. We will celebrate women history. We will celebrate our LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters. We will celebrate our Hispanic brothers and sisters because we know that we cannot allow anyone to be discriminated on. But since we're in Black History Month, we have to remind everything and everybody that all civilizations first started in Africa and then went out to the rest of the world. So you cannot tell the history of this planet, and you definitely cannot tell the history of this country or this city without talking about Black history. So we are having, of course, this is a competition, but it's not just about wins and losses. It's about these young people, them being able to showcase their wonderful, wonderful talent and making my job very hard to decide who wins and who's the next winner, right? Because there are no losers today, but more importantly, so that they learn where they come from and learn where they can go and learn that nothing can stop them from achieving their highest heights but them, no matter what anyone says, even the person that Anaya said was the orange man. And so that's why we made this year space for artwork to be showcased right here in City Hall for the entire month of February. And we want to invite everyone, teachers, parents, everyone to come and see your incredible work. Black History Month may be winding down, but it's Black History Month all the time in City Hall in Baltimore. But keep using your voices, young people, and your creativity to make change and to make history. Because you don't have to wait to be as old as Rick to make history. You can make history and change right now in your community, in your school. You don't have to wait. And when I was your age, I knew that I was going to be the mayor of Baltimore, right? That's what I said when I was 6 years old. It got on my mother's nerves. Probably still does get on her nerves. But I want you to know that your possibilities are limitless. You have to act like what you want to be in life right now. And when I think about artists making history, I think about Taj Williams, the first artist to ever handcraft the Super Bowl logo and theme art for the NFL. And although the Ravens didn't make it this year, somebody dropped the pass. We're not going to go back to that. We know that another story, seeing this young woman's art throughout the game was very inspiring for me. So again, young people, don't stop chasing your dream. Don't stop pushing yourself. Don't stop pushing your limits. Dare to be uncomfortable, but most importantly, don't stop being yourself in your pursuit of your best self. And we will continue to create opportunities for you all to shine each and every day. So without further delay, let's get to the competition. Yeah. All right. So when I do this, we're going to do it in reverse. So we're going to go third, second, first. We're going to do it Olympic style. So when I call your name, Please come up, and then we will give you your award and take your picture. We're going to start with pre-K and elementary. The third place prize for a piece known as Juneteenth Freedom goes to a second grader from Baltimore International Academy West, Abigail Bembridge. Yay! Oh, come on, Abigail. We got it already. Look at this guy right here with the small head. Turn it around. Oh, turn it around. There you go. Abigail, sit up. You're right. Congratulations. Yay. Oh, yeah. Don't forget the laptop now. Don't forget that. All right. Second place, hailing from fifth grade at Baltimore Montessori Public Charter for a piece called Ella Fitzgerald, is Fiona Parrish. Fiona. All right, now we need a big drum roll. Hailing from Baltimore International Academy West, second grader for a piece called Futurism of Black History is Mr. Walter Anderson, our first grade winner. Thank you. Hold on. There you go. There you go. There we go. Here we go. All right, on to middle school. Hailing from grade 7 at the Commodore John Rogers Elementary Middle School is a piece, an untitled piece, which is a Muhammad Ali quote by Jude Crow. Jude. When I came downstairs to judge, my wife was with me, and everyone saw anything with Muhammad Ali is always going to win something for me. And they were like, well, we know you're picking this one. And I was like, and I am. They knew automatically. A little cheat code for the children in Baltimore. All right, next, hailing from grade 8 at James McHenry Elementary Middle School. This piece is entitled Brandon Scott Mayor by Darren Coleman. Darren, my wife was very happy with the picture. Keep sliding. All right, drum roll. Hailing from grade 8 at one of my neighborhood schools, Baltimore International Academy East. So piece called Oppression, Miss Alana Fair. Woo! Congratulations. Is in it. Yours is in the bag. Yeah. Alana said she ain't forgetting hers at all. All right. Now we're moving on to high school, right? So this one is going to be a little bit of a special thing. Third place, 11th grader at the Gilman School, Mr. Joshua Turner, for a piece called Cecil's Story. Go ahead. We got you, Joshua. Don't worry. Next, hailing from Eager Street Academy, 11th grader, for a piece called Strange Fruit. We had only had the last name on submission. The last name is Douglas. And here today. Uh-oh. Oh, good? She's not here? Oh. Oh, all right, come on. You got it. If you can get it, Pops, that's for sure. Yes, sir. All right. And this piece is called, this is my favorite piece that we had. This one is called Persecuted. It is also, this was a big debate with me and my staff, which didn't last that long. They said, how can one person get two things? I said, because I'm the judge. This is a piece called Persecuted, also by Mr. Joshua Turner, which is our first place piece. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. All right. As always, I added some categories because it was just too hard to judge, and I felt like there was just so many different types of great art that we had to open it up and open my staff's thinking up, not mine. Everyone's thinking up. There's a lot of arguments this day. They called my wife down here thinking that she would get me to think differently. But so, our next awards are for the digital and photography section. And this one is the third place prize for a piece done by an 11th grader at the Baltimore Design School called America Can Only Dream by Glory Muhammad. Woo! All right. Second place is a piece called Mammy for an 11th grader, also at the Baltimore Design School, Makira Brown. And first place is a piece called Watermelon, also by Makira Brown. I can't wait for you all to see the pieces. All right. And our last category is mixed media. Mixed media. So our third place prize winner for this category is a 10th grader from Baltimore City College. You see the natural pause? I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. The city folks haven't been winning a lot lately. They've been struggling. They've been struggling. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. This one is a wonderful, wonderful piece called Eye of the Sparrow, done by Miss Zoe Lashley. Congratulations, Zoe. Zoe, if you have Mr. Daniels, ask him who his favorite student of all time is. I don't know, Anaya. I don't know, Anaya. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to text him tonight. You told Anaya the same thing you told me? Our next piece is from a 12th grader at Eager Street Academy. This one is entitled African Empress by our prize winner's last name, Farrar. Come on. Oh, yeah. All right, and our last award winner tonight is another 12th grader at Augusta Fells Savage. This one is called Experimental Portrait. Catherine D. Leon is the winner. Congratulations. Let's give a big round of applause to all of our winners. This is now the point. Oh, JJ, look at me. We're going to now move into have everyone going over to the exhibit. We can take photos, all the things over there. Everyone, happy Black History Month, and let's have some more fun and keep celebrating these young people and their art. Thank you very much.